What's up, everyone? My name is Punch, Love Drunk, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2. Last part that we left off, I think we're starting the club games and toy store, and as you can see, I changed the backgrounds. I went back to, I think, Harlequin, went back to what she showed me and found that they had like the different PS2, PS3 backgrounds already up. So I got those, and same with the, whatever they're called, player and models, whatever. Those are changed to the 2. Alright. Now, where were my opponents? Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. The competition at my table was these two, huh? The younger competition at my table was... Oh wait, I just read that over, sorry. They look younger than me. Huh? Aren't you two classmates of mine?
Oh, hi. I'm Tomita. This is Okamura.
Okamura-kun greeted me by nodding his head. So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school. Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky. Time to destroy them without mercy. It's not very nice, Punchy. Alright, everyone. Alright then, everybody. Please decide on your games and start. With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started. Even my two classmates, who seemed... taciturn? Definition. At first glance, began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There was absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at. Sorry, they're all games I don't know. Could you pick something a little more well-known? Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly. Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table still couldn't agree on a game. Obeying the rules, we asked the store owner to decide on a game. Clearing his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. Oops, I pressed the button to show the background. It was a game called Billionaire. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you have to buy this game. That damn shop owner. Was he using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell? He's a smart man. I know this one. You guys do too, right? Spin the wheel and head to the goal. Whoever has the most money after we liquidate our assets is the winner. I don't even know what that means now. I don't understand how old Punchy's supposed to be. The two nodded in agreement, and finally the game was underway. At that time, I already had a feeling of impending crisis. I wouldn't realize why until the game progressed a bit. Am I about to get shown up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrate the birth of your child. Oh, so it's like life. Receive 5,000 from everybody. Sorry. Okay, I've built a bit of a lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive 100,000 from the bank. What? The tables were turned in an instant. Oh, that's another kid.
1, 2, 3.
Proceed to the corporate ladder course. Whoa, that's a good route. We never decided if it was route or route, did we? It seemed like only my piece was landing on the steady spaces. I doubt as to why Mion didn't bring out board games for club activities, but that reason was laid bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I only had realized it now. This game was completely based on luck. Well, I don't know what you expected. What could I possibly do to make sure I ended up in the first place at the end? There you go. The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. Always so dramatic. How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to other tables. Mion's table was... what? They weren't doing anything? Had they still not decided on a game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibility. She won already. Ah, so there's the new Mion, PS2 or 3 version. Mion was lounging, leisurely holding some juice she bought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When our eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. I couldn't be. She already finished? Well, she did set up this whole thing. Punchy, I don't know what you expected. What game was it? That easily? It was probably too late to be concerned with that at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started, and our two opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there, slumped over in disappointment, muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they went wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. Was there any reason for their defeat other than they sat at the same table as Mion? No. Then what about... I put this in... I remember copy and pasting the last video. I think it's Rena? What she likes to be called, but not what she's actually called. The spectators were causing quite a commotion. It looked like their game was Karuta. The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Rena tended to dawdle along and space out a lot. Wouldn't she have a hard time with this game? Then I'll read out. The dog gets tired on a walk. What game is this? What the fuck is this game? Karuta. At the same instant, the shop owner began sounding out the words. The card in question disappeared off the face of the table. No! The face of the earth! Impossible! Where did it go? It was against Rena's cheek. She's rubbing it there. I don't understand what's happening.
Oh, so cute!
Taking it home. Looking at the card Rena was rubbing against her cheek, it was some anime-themed version of Karuta, with rather cute moe illustrations decorating the cards. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with slightly large chest, panting and half in tears as she was being pulled along on a chain. With those sorts of pictures, even I could play with godlike speed. Of all people to play that game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier. Oh, so you read it out, I assume, and then you have to grab it? Be the first one to grab it. It's over. Mion smiled coolly. Seeing no further reason to keep watching, she turned back.
So cute, so cute.
Even if Rena wins, I'll still buy these cards. I'm taking them home. How? After that, the Jesus! Didn't expect that. After that, the second the card started being read out, bam, bam! Such a size of sounds echoed. Well then, how about Satoko? Oh, she was playing a rather orthodox game, Concentration. Judging from the distressed look on Satoko's face, it seemed like she was struggling somehow. One of the main characteristics of Concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it becomes easier to match several pairs in a row. It wouldn't be exaggeration to say that the first person to take over the flow of the match can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorized the cards that had been turned over before, you should have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Satoko probably knew the positions of all the remaining cards. However, her turn came a little too late. If her opponent followed up, the match would be decided. Hold you, sorry, but I'm also aiming for the prize money. Don't hate me for this. This guy, did he have the locations of the remaining cards memorized? Ah! He was completely certain of his victory. The tension on his face relaxed. I'm pretty sure we all know she's acting. It's over. I whispered that in a bored manner as I turned my attention back to my own game. I spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? No way! The Ace of Hearts should have been here. There was commotion at Satoko's table as a shout rang out. Other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about exactly. At least we know what we're up against. The onlookers were Jesus Christ. The onlookers were confounded. most of them certain that the Ace of Hearts should have been there. There's no way. I must be seeing things. It must have been because I was excited. So assured in his victory, the distress over his defeat ran deep. That's how it is. If his opponent was Satoko, then the Ace of Hearts certainly would have been there. What a fool. When you're up against Satoko, you can't let your guard down for a moment until the battle is over. Innocent evil face.
Punchy-san, you still haven't finished your match?
You have no sense for these things. With a refined tone of voice reserved only for winners, Satoko called out to me. For the casual observer, it must have looked like she only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of winner and loser had already been decided. It was something more than child's play. The laughable part about it was that her opponent didn't know his role had already been assigned. Nice work there. Setting up a farce of a trap with the Ace of Hearts.
My opponent had walked into one of my traps.
Almost positive she doesn't actually sound like that. Even then, one was more than enough. Satoko was a trapper. Her true talent was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough? Ain't that cool. We need to focus on our game, Punchy. We're gonna lose to these two scrubs. The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added to my impatience and my own lack of progress. Exactly. Oh right, how was Rika-chan doing? How is our club's little Sly Fox doing? What the heck is that? Over in that corner, the mood of the table was decidedly different from the others. The game at Rika-chan's table was... You know that battery-powered fishing game? The one where the fish open and close their mouths as they rotate on the platform and use a magnetic fishing rod to pick them up? That old thing. I love that. It seemed they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but it had become an atmosphere you could hardly call competitive.
Wow, I caught one.
You're so good, Rika-chan. You're so good at this. Oh my, she caught another one. Rika-chan is really good at this. Star. I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents along with onlookers before the match has even begun, but brilliantly played. That corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Frode fan club. Oh, sweet. We can see, like, actual... It's not blurry. Oh, I guess before it was other actual pictures of the games. So now it's just like a drawing. It all looks like just kind of stock stuff, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, too bad. It's Rika-chan's total victory. Total victory. Rika-chan's good at fishing, isn't she? What Rika-chan is trolling for probably isn't fish. Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly. This is my way of getting serious. That's what I heard. This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do. Yeah, a masterful technique. Meibara-san, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Guess it is. 1, 2. Fine for tax evasion! Pay $50,000. In contrast, my game, what an unseemly situation this was. Noticing the uneasiness creeping across my face, my companions came to see how I was doing. Huh. Punchy-kun, could you be struggling? You're struggling? Oh my god, look at that. Not disappointing face, but pitying face. Jesus. Okamura, right now how much money do you have? Okamura, who had wrung lots of money out of the elite course, began counting through a stack of white $100,000 bills. About 980,000, I guess. How much money do you have, Tomita?
I have
8,800,000. I'm so close enough to turn this around. Those two, they look like they easily surpass $1 million. Well, Punchy-chan, how much do you have?
Oh, don't ask, please.
Mion's tone of voice was grim from the get-go, with her disappointment discussed as club president. It can't be helped. There's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game. How am I supposed to cheat? Tell those two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? You know there's no way I can do that. Rika tried to gently pet my head. Still, she wasn't too happy. How pathetic. At one point, I thought you'd be a worthy adversary. I've been utterly disillusioned. Well, jeez. Don't give up, Punchy-kun. There has to be some way to make a comeback. Do your best, right till the end. Well, like I said, how am I supposed to make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck? Right, Mion? This hasn't stopped you before. Mion's face, however, was almost unbelievingly indifferent, like she's watching something completely unexciting. She then turned her back from me without saying a word. Hey, me. It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself. I'm disappointed. Everybody was serious about this, but Punch-chan was the only one who wasn't. What do you mean by serious? Are you telling me to control the spinner through sheer force of will? How could I do that? If you were serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started. But Mi-chan, you don't have to be so angry. Wait. Well, Jesus Christ. I know we're serious as a club, but goddamn. Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and dissipated into the depths of the shop. Man, it's been like, what, 9-ish months since my last video, since we last saw her? It's sad to see. Maybe it was because it'd become an awkward situation, but the spectators dispersed from around my table. Damn it! Are you saying you're not serious about this? Are you saying if I were serious, I would settle this game of chance in 10 seconds? If I were serious... Everybody was praying for my victory. They believed in me. Did I betray their expectations? Was it because I wasn't serious? Ugh. Well, to be fair, we did just wake up expecting to sleep the rest of the day in until they brought us here. It's not really our fault. Should we continue the game? The two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. The table sunk into silence. Mion, should I take it that mean... Should I take that... what the fuck? Should I take to mean... I can't read. Should I take that to mean you're giving up? The owner, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment, the demon inside me let out a loose howl and was awakened. I get it now, Mion. What it means for me to be serious. Yeah. Bamf. I clapped my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them closer. Tomita-kun, Omakura-kun, let's make a deal. Let me win. The two of them, not immediately understanding what I just said or the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused. Hey, Mion-san, no violence. Let's sell this game properly. Just listen to what I have to say. What is it you guys want? 50,000 yen prize? Well, of course. Winning that kind of money is once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Even supposing you win, what are you going to do with that money? How are you going to enjoy it? The two of them considered it briefly. Snacks? Maybe some juice? That's petty. So petty. Are you guys stupid? Then how will you enjoy it, Mion-san? Me? That's the point. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say. We club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants. If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner. From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the other club members around. First of all, Tomita-kun. You like Satoko, right? Don't deny it. Next, Okamura-kun. You like Rita, right? Don't turn red! Oh, that's kind of adorable. I drew the two of them red-faced and conscious of whether anybody else heard what I just said, even closer. Lollies, pretty girls, what men covet, what men dream about. It's like an unrelatable Garden of Eden. Even then, you still aim for it, wouldn't you? It's because our passionate souls scream for moe. I know it's like a Japanese word, I have no clue what that means though. That sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. The good times. Understanding that gave me all the more power. Tomita-kun, if I win, I'll make Stuka wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. Whoa! Punchy, man. How old are these kids? That's a little approaching weird territory there. Psst. A red fountain spewed from the bottom of Tomita-kun's nostrils. Classic show their arousal. Also, Okamura-kun, I'll put Caddy as Enrique-chan and let you take her out for a walk on a leash. Really, Punchy, this is like weird shiz you're getting into here. More blood. Don't be shy. Just pretend I forced you to go along with me. You two are simply sacrifices to Maribara-senpai's whims. You can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything that your heart desires. Then I suddenly lowered my tone of voice. My school life was very bleak. I know with my very body how foolish it was to waste such an important time in your lives. So, to you, my juniors, I don't want you to live lives like that. Be honest with yourselves. Chase your dreams. Fulfill them. I'll fulfill them for you. I will. It was this moment that the values have been bridged generations. Aw, you sly mother. Punchy-san! Did I ever have a mentor who ever spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never. There's no way there was. That's because in a man's lifetime, he'll only have 3 fateful encounters. That valuable first time was being experienced right this moment with these two. I mean, it's weird, but it's kind of adorable still. It's fine then? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Game over! It was such an assertive declaration of the game's ending that everybody in the store turned around and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit, and all the spectators certain of my loss.
Punchy-san, what happened? Who won?
It was my complete victory. Well, what did you say? Exactly how did you overcome that situation? There's no need to explain what happened. It was a gentleman's agreement. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
The two of them, stifling tears with gratitude, entered strongly from the bottoms of their heart. Exactly what kind of miracle occurred here? During those 3 minutes, the spectators all looked for my utter disadvantage. You did it! You did it, Punchy-kun! Yay! The spectators were puzzled at how I was able to so quickly overcome that hopeless situation. That guy, is he able to control the spinning wheel with his eyes or something? It's a miracle. What devilry is this? He's in cahoots with that Mion, you know. There's no doubt he has some strange trick up his sleeve. I looked at the crowd, who couldn't help but be excited. Out of the corner of my eye, now fully awakened in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh. So this is what it means for me to be serious, Mion. You took your sweet time. Baring our fangs at each other, we laughed together in a most unsightly fashion. With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then. Which means this time, it's a match against everybody. A match! I've already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money. That's only natural, right? Satoko and Rena smiled, sneered at each other. These guys. Do they really think they can win against Punchy Maribara when he gets serious? Mion, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have offered me advice just now. What a mewling newborn you are. You're a million light years too early to think you could win against me. But I did last time? Mion, light years are a measure of distance. Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. What are we doing, Mi-chan? How are the 5 of us going to face off? How? Well now. We have such a splendid lineup. It would be a waste to rush things. Me is saving something complicated again. I was saying something complicated again. Wouldn't be. Why you? Mion's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape, as she turned her back to the table. As for today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sonozaki, will reserve judgment for now. The method and time are yet undecided. The more spectators, the better. It should be in front of everybody from Hinawazawa and Okinomiya. By then, we'll know the best way to finally set things. Well, shit. Are you running away from this? This is too unfair, even for you, Mion-san. You noob. What kind of insult is that? I don't understand. Do you still not realize what has happened? The combative aura building out from Mion's body formed a barrier, stopping Satoka's advance. We'll meet again. Prepare yourself for the inevitable defeat. With a shrill laugh, Mion left the store. After a moment of silence, the crowd erupted into cheers. When will they resume the contest? Mion's serious. The other members did great too. That new guy Mirabar, he's got some strange power. He turned the tables in an instant. Mirabar-san, you've gotta win! Yeah, I'll dunk someone like me and head first to the river Styx for ya. What? Okay. The part of the crowd that apparently overheard the covenant between Tomita-kun, Omakura-kun, and myself interrupted into a cheer again. Mion's gonna win anyways. She's undefeated. She's the undefeated Empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's gonna be Rena with that ungodly speed. Satoka the trap artist. Rika the siren. Maybe a long shot, but it'll be Mirabara. However, right now, I had no ear for those cheerful voices. Setting the stage for this huge match and then running away like that, I wasn't gonna forgive Mion. Outside the store, Mion was getting on her bike as the shop owner was seeing her off. Don't run away, Mion. If you're the club president, don't run. Fight me! Oh, sorry, Punch-chan. Right now, I've got to get to my part-time job. Star. Huh? Like you would see in a sketch comedy with my legs slipped in opposite directions until I was doing the splits. Yeah, while you were playing your game, Michan received a phone call. It's too bad. It was just getting good too, not our lucky day. They're getting crushed at the sale over at my uncle's store. They don't have enough people to work the registers, so he called me for help. When you say your uncle, does he manage a supermarket or something? It's just a small store. But whenever you put stuff on special, all the housewives swarm it like locusts. Don't they have any common sense? Even though they don't have enough staff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen, limited one per customer. I was a little surprised. You would never think that this was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short time ago. It was the usual Mion right now, almost exasperatedly so. My shoulders slumped. That's right, club mode was over now. But it was really heated today. It was really fun. Damn, man, she really knows how to fire people up. Me too. I got so fired up my head started to tingle. That's not healthy. Especially with Punch-chan. That was scary. I thought he was going to eat me alive there. It works, so I guess there's nothing you can do. But it really is too bad. I really want to continue this some other time. Any time is good. How about we do it at the Watanagashi Festival? Oh, shit. Where people go to die. The cotton drifting 5 demon fire fight. That's right. I'll think about it. Right now, what were Rika-chan and Mion talking about? Watanagashi Festival? Cotton drifting. Oh, so I don't actually know what it is yet. Well, you're in for a surprise. Cotton drifting 5 demon. What? I love when things turn out all over the top manga like. It'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon. She laughed with a smile that made you feel refreshed just looking at it. At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us? Thank you everybody for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well. It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys. Hey, Uncle Yoshiru. Isn't there a little something for me too? My. Quite an adorable one, is it not? Once Toka and Rika trying to open up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside. Aww.
Wow, they're so cute.
Can I take them home? I really can? Which means there's something for me too? Oh, I got a pretty adorable one. It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you used to play house. Mia's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. So Toka was the same, and Rika-chan too? Punchy-kun got the one that fits him the least. How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty. I can admit it's adorable, but a doll with changeable clothes is If you walk around with this, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow. Definitely. We didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Mia was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering, I gave it to Rena instead. Good choice. Huh? You're giving it to me? To Rena?
Thank you.
Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking in the streets at night would be scary. If only you knew. No doubt, no doubt. I thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right. You know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. It's better that you're a girl. If you're a boy, I would have killed you already. Well, you don't even know you don't even know, Punchy. You don't even know what's going on. You should kill me while you still can. Yes, you should. You really should. If you don't, Punchy-chan, you might not live to regret it. Oh, the foreshadowing, because I know all the dark stuff behind all this. You don't have to sing such an ominous line. And after that ominous line, we'll cut it there. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Probably I'll have this up late tonight. The editing process of the new program I use takes a little while. And I think I'm going to try recording my first episode of Undertale today. So look forward to that. If you guys are interested at all, you guys should check it out. You really should. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. And have a good, nice weather time. Bye-bye.
Oh.